Hey there. Hope you're getting real today. I just want to encourage you to like and share. You can subscribe if you're finding value here. The older kids, I've had a wonderful friend who asked me to do a video on adult kids. Whenever you're a grandparent or you're a parent of an older child that's in college or off on their own, you know, those older children that are not minors anymore, you're still being a guide and a resource to them. And I just want to encourage you to continue to pour into their lives and be a valuable resource. You know, have the open door policy of you can ask me. You can ask me about things. I want to teach you what I know. I want to be available to give you resources that I wish I had when I was your age. And I'm still a huge proponent of autonomy. I think whenever your kids have really bad problems and they're in the midst of a little quagmire, sometimes stepping back, I pray for my kids, I pray with my kids. Sometimes the best answer I have is I don't have an answer. I don't have the answer, but I know that if you will just seek the truth and humble yourself to see it, that, I believe the Lord will show you. And I also believe in your abilities as a person. I believe that you're capable person who can find great solutions. And I might give them all kinds of information that I have that I know, but I don't want to make a decision for them. I don't want to put myself in a place where I'm not treating them like more of a peer. I don't want to be parenting in the sense that I'm telling them what to do or that I'm holding any power over them. And that includes money. I don't want to hold money. If you're the bailout parent, then you really have a financial hold on your child. Do they owe you money? And then that gets messy if you're loaning them money and then you're asking what they did with it. And then they feel like you're lording it over them. And this can be harmful, I think, to adult relationships. And I understand if you're really helping your child and things like that. But I feel personally, you do whatever you want. I feel personally that I want to treat my child with as much respect and as much courageous trust as possible. And so I feel like allowing them to solve their own problems, even if it hurts a little, they're struggling, but I have great confidence in the resilience and just the insight my kids have had. I had a child leave home when she was young. I felt like she was very young, but she learned to manage her money. She learned to work hard. She learned to make good decisions. And it wasn't perfect. I mean, she made some mistakes, but I allowed her to make some mistakes and not really interfere. And then later she saw that. She corrected it. Who doesn't, right? We all went through that. You cannot get your kids through adulthood without them making some of these mistakes. We made those mistakes. We were like, ouch, I don't want my child to hurt. Well, they're going to hurt. I mean, I hate that this world is the way it is, but there is no way to completely insulate your child from pain. And so as they're getting older, they are going to experience some discomfort. They're going to have to pay bills that you wish they didn't have to pay. They're going to have to manage their time. They're not going to have as much leisure time as maybe they did whenever they were teens and young people. And they're not going to have all of the things that they had maybe whenever they were living comfortably at your house. They might not drive as nice of a car as you do. And sometimes that's just okay. It has to be okay. They'll get it later. They'll acquire all of their own things and they'll get through their college and they'll get through their job. They'll manage. And I would say The most important thing to encourage your child whenever they're young is, they're an adult and they have to grow and get through all of these new things and take on responsibilities. Encourage them. Just tell them, I know you are smart, you're resilient, you're resourceful, you're flexible, you can adapt, you can take on a different job, you can go look for a better career, you can go back to school, you can get into a field that you never really thought this could be me. You can go forward, you can do new things. And encouraging your child to problem solve their problem, whatever it is that they're going through, and just letting them see how much you believe in them, that is huge. And whenever you say, oh, I'm here if you need me, I really, I don't, I didn't raise my kids to get into their mind the expectation that I am their all in all resource. But if they do ask me for my advice or my insight, I will give them that. But I am not going to tell them what decisions to make, and I'm not going to tell them how to manage the rest of their life. And I don't want to get involved in their finances and in their close relationships. Once they're married, I want them to problem solve, and I want them to be able to manage and navigate life, because anything could happen to me, and I want them to be okay on their own, getting more autonomy, getting more confidence, becoming more of that person that I see every day unfolding. And so I really hope that helps. And until next time, you get real.